Scene script. Have you ever wondered how some people can save money even on a tight budget? It may seem like a magic trick, but in reality, it's all about understanding and mastering personal finance. Welcome to this journey where we will demystify personal finance, budgeting, and the art of saving money. This isn't just for the high earners or the financial gurus. No, this is for everyone. Because let's face it, we all interact with money in some way or another, and knowing how to manage it effectively can be a real game changer. So what exactly is personal finance? It's simply the way you manage your money, including income generation, spending, saving, and investing. It's about making the most out of what you have, making wise financial decisions, and planning for your future. Budgeting, on the other hand, is one of the crucial tools in personal finance. It's like a roadmap that guides you on how to allocate your money. It helps you track your income and expenses, ensuring that you're not spending more than you're earning. It can guide you towards your financial goals, whether that's buying a house, going on a dream vacation, or simply having an emergency fund for rainy days. The beauty of budgeting is that it doesn't require you to earn a six-figure salary. Whether you're a student, a single parent, a retiree, or a high flyer in the corporate world, budgeting can help you save money and achieve your financial goals. Now, I know this might all sound daunting, especially if you're new to personal finance and budgeting. But don't fret, we're here to guide you every step of the way. We'll break down these concepts into bite-sized, easy-to-understand pieces, and provide you with practical tips and strategies that you can start implementing today. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how well you manage it. And that's where personal finance and budgeting come in. Understanding personal finance is the first step towards financial freedom. Let's dive in. Budgeting might sound like a daunting task, but it's simpler than you think. At its core, budgeting is just a plan for your money. It's about understanding where your money comes from and where it goes. It's a tool that helps you make informed decisions about your spending, saving, and investing. So why is budgeting important? Well, a budget gives you control over your finances. It helps you prioritize your spending and manage your money, no matter how much or how little you have. It's like a financial GPS, guiding you towards your financial goals. Now, let's break down the basic components of a budget. First, we have income. This is the money you earn. It could be from your job, a side hustle, or other sources like investments or rental properties. Next, we have expenses. These are divided into two main categories: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that stay roughly the same each month. Think rent or mortgage payments, car payments, or insurance premiums. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate from month to month. These could include groceries, entertainment, or utility bills. Then, we have savings. This is the portion of your income that you set aside for future use. It could be for an emergency fund, retirement, a down payment on a house, or any other long-term financial goals. To create a simple budget, you start by listing your monthly income. Then, you subtract your fixed expenses. What's left is what you have for variable expenses and savings. The key is to ensure that your income covers all your expenses and leaves room for savings. For example, let's say you bring in $2,000 a month. Your fixed expenses amount to $800, leaving you with $1,200. You then allocate $400 to variable expenses and $800 to savings. A well-planned budget is the foundation of successful money management. It's your roadmap to financial security. Now that we've got our budget, how can we start saving money? Well, let's dive right into some practical, easy-to-implement money-saving tips that can make a significant difference in your financial life. First off, let's talk about cutting down on non-essential expenses. These are the expenditures that you can live without, things that are nice to have, but not necessary. Think about that daily cup of gourmet coffee or those impulse purchases that add up over time. Perhaps you could swap that expensive gym membership for home workouts or opt for a home-cooked meal instead of ordering takeout. The point is to identify areas where you can reduce your spending without sacrificing your quality of life. Next, let's consider shopping smarter. This could mean buying in bulk for items you use regularly, or waiting for sales before making large purchases. It could also involve using coupons or cashback apps to get more bang for your buck. And remember, it's not always about buying the cheapest option. Sometimes, investing in quality items that will last longer can save you more in the long run. The key is to be mindful of your spending and make smart purchasing decisions. Now let's not forget about automating savings. This is a powerful tool that can take the guesswork out of saving money. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. You can do this monthly, bi-weekly, or even weekly. This way you're consistently setting money aside without even thinking about it. It's like paying yourself first, before you spend on anything else. And that brings us to our final point, the importance of consistency in saving money. It's not about saving a huge amount all at once, it's about making small, regular contributions to your savings. It's about creating a habit of saving. So, stick with it. Over time, these small changes can have a big impact on your financial health. Remember, every little bit counts. Even small changes can add up to big savings over time. So, start today. Your future self will thank you. Budgeting is not always smooth sailing. There are obstacles along the way. As we navigate the sea of personal finance, we often come across challenges that can make budgeting feel like an uphill battle. Let's look at some of these common hurdles and discuss strategies to overcome them. Firstly, we have unexpected expenses. These are the surprise costs that pop up when we least expect them. A car repair, a medical bill, or a sudden home repair. These can throw our budget off balance. The best way to tackle unexpected expenses is by building an emergency fund. This is a separate savings account where you set aside money specifically for these unforeseen costs. Ideally, aim to save up enough to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Secondly, we have fluctuating income. This is a common challenge for freelancers, business owners, or anyone whose income varies from month to month. To overcome this, you might need to adjust your budget each month based on your projected income. Another strategy is to base your budget on your lowest expected income for the year. That way, any extra income can go towards savings or paying off debt. And finally, we have impulse spending. We've all been there. A flash sale online, a new gadget we just can't resist, or a treat yourself moment after a hard day. Impulse spending can quickly derail a well-planned budget. The key to overcoming this is mindful spending. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it's a need or a want. If it's a want, consider waiting a day or two before buying. Often the urge to buy will pass. Remember, overcoming these challenges is not about depriving yourself. It's about making adjustments and being proactive in managing your money. It's about understanding your spending habits and making conscious choices. Budgeting is not about deprivation. It's about making informed decisions that align with your financial goals. So keep going, keep adjusting, keep learning, and you'll navigate through these budgeting challenges like a pro. So, are you ready to take control of your finances? We've journeyed together through the realms of personal finance, budgeting basics, money-saving strategies, and overcoming common budgeting challenges. And now, it's time to bring all these concepts together to set you on the path to financial freedom. We started by understanding the importance of personal finance. It's all about managing your money and understanding how, when, and where you're spending your hard-earned cash. It's about setting financial goals and creating a plan to reach them. Then, we dove into the basics of budgeting. It's not about depriving yourself of the things you enjoy, but rather about understanding your income and expenses and making informed decisions. We discussed the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your income goes to necessities, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or paying off debts. Next, we shared some practical money-saving tips, from cutting back on small daily expenses to shopping smart and automating your savings. Every little bit adds up, and before you know it, you'll be seeing a significant increase in your savings account. Finally, we tackled some common budgeting challenges. We debunked the myth that you need a large income to save money, and we discussed how to overcome the struggles of unexpected expenses and impulse buys. Remember, it's about discipline and consistency. So, what's stopping you from starting your budgeting journey today? Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out from day one. It's a process, a journey. Start small, make adjustments along the way, and keep your financial goals in sight. And that, dear friends, is the essence of budgeting and saving money. It's about making informed financial decisions, setting realistic goals, and being consistent in your efforts to reach those goals. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Start your budgeting journey today and watch your savings grow.